How much I think Polo G selling? 120. Who do I think is gonna sell more, Polo or the Migos? Polo G. Polo G is on his streak. People love him. He's handled everything right. I think the Migos, the label's gonna push them so much, trying to make them succeed. I do think they kind of got the pulse of the people back a little bit, but trust me, it's not like 2017. Those times are long gone. Oh,
Ask you
oh, oh! By the way,
question.
wait, hold on. By the way, I noticed from your voice you've called in before, and a lot of people fuck with you. They really
Yeah,
like your opinion.
I talked to them, but then the people on the Discord they scared me.
Yeah, nah, the Discord, there's some demons. I'm not gonna lie to you.
They were asking me about my discharge, and then I had to Google, and I was afraid to go back on Discord. So no,
What? Oh my god, yo, what's
I
going
just
on in Discord? Oz, what y'all doing? Go ahead though.
the Discord is full of crazy people. But no, I wanted to ask you a question about what you just said about Nicki,
Yeah, yeah.
because I hear a lot of people say that I'm not like a big Nicki fan. Like I listen to some of her music,
Uh-huh.
but I hear a lot of people saying like only thing Nicki has is the barbs. But I don't agree because I think Nicki is very influential as a female rapper because if you look at all the female, I think female rap has never been as popular as it is now, with the girls being so successful.
Okay.
But all these girls, they will tell you they are influenced by Nicki, her style, her flow, the way she does music. So I think it's very unfair for people to only say that she only has the barbs. I think it diminishes what she has accomplished.
Okay. All right.
And well, that's how I feel about it.
Oh no, of course. And by the way, you're entitled to opinion. And I love when you call it. I think you had valuable insight. So, by the way, I don't want
Thank
anyone to
you.
call and just disagree with me. You get me? I sit here. I could do a
Yes.
fucking 20-hour live stream just talking to myself. But I love when I interact with y'all. Okay, so let's talk about the Nicki thing, right? I can't, like, you
Yes.
can't really show me a handful of females these days. When you're saying, I think people are inspired or influenced by Nicki as in terms of her success. It's like, okay, it's like, I'll give a kind of weird analogy, but I'm gonna use my homeboy who's come back from the Navy today. When he went to the Navy, right, and the first time he came back to the hood, he was just known kind of like he didn't really have much before he went, but when he came back, this was a time when like rims was kind of cool. He came back with his Charger, that was lit. The car looked amazing, and you know what? Everybody said, "Oh shit, this might be the wave." They're not really inspired by him. They're inspired by the fact that he got success. I think that's the same with Nicki. People are inspired by Nicki by the fact that she's a woman and a female rapper that got success. But if we think about her actual skill set, we can't say the city girls don't rap lyrical. They have people write for them. Cardi don't rap lyrical, whatever. It's all about energy with her. You could, the only rapper who you could say is maybe nearly influenced by Nicki, who be spitting bars, because that's what Nicki's style is. Bars, a little bit of singing. Bars, a little bit of singing. Maybe you could say Megan's the Stallion. But for the most part, a rap city is definitely not inspired by Nicki. I'm not gonna say she inspires people in terms of success, showing that a woman could do it, but not in terms of actually, yo, hey, Nicki came in like rapping about yo, just look at my pussy, this and third. I got bars, blah blah. Yes, women still rap about yo their pussy and shit, like they the best, blah blah, and whatever. Pimp these niggas, cool. But they're not using her style, her flow at all. If anything, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the majority of women in hip hop now they're influenced by more Trina than Nicki. Nicki is more of a bar rapper, like a rapper's rapper. She People could say is influenced by someone like Lil Kim, whether they want to say Lil Kim wrote her shit or not. But these new rappers, all they want to do is rap almost like how Trina was. Like pretty much, hey, on some whole shit. Let me know if I'm
Yes,
wrong.
that is
I'm reading the chat as well.
that, that is true. The girls these days they talk about their vagina very much, but I think they really are influenced by Nicki. Like you can really see Nicki's influence in Doja Cat too.
Okay.
And the thing,
How?
Okay.
Tell me.
Nicki almost had a Drake like except when last after Remy did the cheater thing and then people She started less. Well, I don't think Queen was a flop, but the way she acted, people thought that Queen was a flop. Do you understand what I mean?
No, no,
But I still think influence. And Nikki can go man. Just listen to Seeing Green. Nikki went on there with Drake and Wayne, and she didn't mention her vagina once.
but
Like if it was Meg, Meg would have talked about how her vagina what does this and that. Do you understand what I mean?
no, I completely understand what you mean, but also she did admit she
Yeah.
got washed. She said it. This is not me. This is her. But hold on, hold on. I'm glad you mentioned her albums, right? This is, I think, the problem with Nicki's catalog. I'm glad she re-released "Beat Me Up, Scotty." I think anyone who, even if they didn't like what Nicki Minaj turned into post maybe 2015, 2016, they always cited that she was really hard and really nasty, like in terms of like bars and being a great rapper on the mixtape circuit. And of course, when it came to Pink Friday, yes. But here's the problem when we compare her to a Drake, when we compare it to anyone I named, right? Beyond Pink Friday, right? We can't look around and pretty much find much more classic bodies of work. That's the problem. Pink Friday was almost the biggest album she did. And then afterwards, it was albums that paled in comparison. Her trying to go pop, then her trying to come back. And then, yes, she had some singles here and there, some features here and there that was dope. But you cannot compare. The reason why you can't compare her to Drake, right? Think about it. Pink Friday came out 2010. Take Care came out 2011. After Take Care, if you ask anybody who's familiar with Drake music at all, they're gonna say, "Oh, Take Care, all right, that was cool, and we do love Take Care." A lot of people say it's classic, but they're gonna say, "Yo, nothing was the same." I've talked to Drake personally. Drake says nothing was the same. Best album that he's dropped. Again, Nicki Minaj released Pink Friday, Roman Reloaded 2 years after in 2012. Nobody even thinks about Romans Reloaded. It's a bunch of pop songs, Starship, Pound the Alarm, you know what I mean? A bunch of stuff like maybe Bees in the Trap will catch your interest, but essentially, other than Pink Friday, you don't talk about Nicki albums anymore, right? So Drake drops Nothing Was the Same.
Yeah.
He drops If You're Reading This Is Too Late, right? Then he drops is it More Life, or he drops What a Time to Be Alive, then More Life, then Scorpion, and not Scorpion, then Views, right? Then Scorpion, and then he's had mixtapes or at least like EPs in between. Nicki, for all intents and purposes, as much as I'm giving you that leeway, Nicki Minaj, album wise, after that, did not live up to what we think Nicki should have done. The Pink Print came in 2014, right? Pink Print came, listen, Pills and Potions